to the restaurant?
We'll take it. This is just for the You're gonna actually...
Dude, 3 o'clock.
You're such a meathead.
You're worse. You've never gotten a girl by being yourself, ever. You can only get play when you're playing a part.
This film is based on a true story that happened to me 2 years prior to the filming of this film. I met this girl claiming to be an attorney who lives in San Francisco. We ended up going on 3 dates, and the third date, she ends up getting arrested. I'm being questioned by the detective. He's asking me all these questions. I have no clue what's going on. As soon as I left her in the room, I kept on thinking of all these things to say to her, and I started writing them down. And I figured that'd be awesome if I actually borrowed the detective's badge and acted like an undercover cop. That would be the ultimate.
I guess you're not as good as you thought. But tell me. Did you really think you were gonna get away with this? Oh no, you don't have to say another word. I know it's hard to admit when you're wrong.
Believe me, you were wrong.
Yeah, you have to move your mouth. So,
So that's just
when you
like
move your
a
mouth,
little
move your
closer.
kind of head nod. Like
A little bit closer? Yeah.
When you got up, do you really think you're getting away with this? Oh no! You kind of got up. Oh no! Don't. You kind of like the way you.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
So Julian, what do you think about Nick's new thing?
I actually think he looks better this way.
You think? See, last night when he first did it, I couldn't even film him about how disgusted I was, but he's got a rack. Those things are nice.
It was a different experience being in drag. I had to actually shave my shoulders because I'm a pretty hairy guy, as you can see.
Dude, come here with those shoulders, my God. I gotta get a close. Come in the light with those.
My shoulders. I actually have shaved them a couple times.
Soul patch.
The soulful soul.
Look how my
patch.
hairy armpits are coming through the dress.
That's quite nice. Oh my God, dude, I can't even video this. I'm about to throw up.
Sonia, the girlfriend, what does she think about Nick?
I'm responsible for this look.
Do you find this attractive?
It's really turning me on.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Seeing Nick in drag, well, he was bad, really awful to look at. Shaved his shoulders, just pleasant of him, but didn't tape it back, which I think should be courtesy for the crew and cast.
Yeah, my reaction to it was just disturbing. It was disgusting. I still haven't gotten over it.
I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of years down the line I would meet up with him and he'd be a complete Greg.
It was kind of creepy. It felt kind of right, in an odd way.
It just gave me kind of an Ed Wood vibe. It was great just to kind of turn and see cues of him becoming progressively more and more womanly.
Right. So let's shoot the scene. Let's take right here. So slate, ready?
Roll 1, scene 11, take 1.
Action. Hi, hot stuff.
Hi. How are you?
I'm very good now that you're here.
Hey, my name's...
Ian, I know. Ian's a great name.
How do you know my name?
Oh, I know everything. It's for me to know and you to find out, big boy.
Sounds good.
So let me powder my nose so we can get the hell out of here.
Wonderful.
I'll be right back.
I was directing while I was in drag, and I think it distracted some people, especially Dan. I think he was a little bit distracted.
And I think Dan got into it.
Nick in drag was very sexy. It made me rethink a few things. How tantalizing.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to learn so much about myself this movie. Well, since the movie, I've gone out with a lot of cross-dressing men. I've tried to have my friends dress up in women's clothing and make love with me, but it's been a little bit difficult.
Who sent you? Get out of here! Get out of here!
What the hell's going on?
I don't know you. Just make sure you have things at 9 o'clock. Make sure you bring Charlotte.
What's going on?
Where the hell's he going? Come back with that car! Mexico, baby. You boys like Mexico?
Tim called me after we wrapped, a couple weeks after, and he saw someone at a bar that he knew, but he was dressed in drag.
It was so funny because there was a guy in drag, and I know the guy from somewhere as a guy, and he was there and he kept on looking at me. He was with another guy, and I kept on thinking to myself that that other guy knew that he was with a guy. It was so obvious.
I'm Gus. I'm becoming Gus. Wonderful. So early in the morning.
I'm never gonna fuck you. It's like, I'm not gonna live with you.
Yeah, even if you called up, if the file happened to be
Alright. Camera rolling. Audio rolling. And action.
Start from the beginning.
Well, things were going pretty well until you showed up.
Yeah, cool, that's good.
That's pretty much it. You give me the 48 hours? Yeah. It was with Nick.
Fuck up, bitch, give me that shit. My junk.
I got it.
better recognize.
Top secret. This guy needs
This
to
is
be
the
flopped.
director's cut. Oh yeah? Mm-hmm. Shoot you right through the table, right in the throat. Now what about my fucking phone call?
What call?
Yeah, you could be like, I'll be like, now how about my fucking phone call? I think filming in the bar was great, just because we needed to get some condoms, so Dan pulls out, just hands me 2 condoms, all nonchalant, and I burst out laughing because he hands me 2 magnums.
Now with the condoms, ready to go. This is my own stash. Oh, what it is. We really are making a plan. Oh, the Magnum's nice. Yeah, these are the best.
I had to take a few minutes just to kind of get serious because I just looked at him and I was like, yeah, right, okay, yeah, I need to use these all the time because I'm so big.
And I went shopping on Newbury Street, and I got these earrings. You like them?
Yeah, they're nice. Really nice.
Is everything okay? You've been acting kind of weird. I like the restaurant scene. Just because it felt good to be that person for 2 seconds. To be sneaky and smooth.
My favorite part of the movie was watching the credits because it actually captured the humor that we were trying to convey through the movie.
I'll see you 9 o'clock. Shabadoo. Go catch it. Escape car.
That's really professional. You don't want to do that in business. This is like a how-to not act. Don't do what you just happened.
We could put a light in the hallway, kind of shining down the hallway to help fill some of this detail, so it's not seeming like everything's just like this one light source in each room. I think everybody got along pretty well. I think they enjoyed the experience. They definitely, didn't complain to me. They seemed like they had a good time.
Would I work with Nick again? Yeah. What the hell?
Absolutely not. I felt that working with him was an excruciatingly painful process. And that's me paraphrasing a lot of the sentiment I had inside. Are you on the phone? I take this very serious. Like, this is what I have to put up with. This is Bush League performance. This is this is off Broadway Bush League material right here. You know what? If I had a microphone on right now on the set, this is where I'd rip it off and snap it in twain, throw it back at you and say.
So what time? It sucks.
Yeah, this interview